Sharply hit to third and caught. It's on the way, and this one hit well to deep center field. This one traveling, continuing back towards the fence, and bye-bye, it's gone. And a swing and a miss, and strikes out. Makes the play, and that does it. Ready, and this one driven to deep left field. Back it goes, and it is gone.
Hello and welcome to Scituate High School for Cranberry League action. It's Braintree here on the road at Scituate, the White Sox and the Stripers. Mike will also bring in the coverage here as we are ready for the top half of the first as Morse leads things off. First pitch of the game and there for the first strike. That one is going to miss. Offering on the way to the Braintree shortstop. That finds the zone for a strike. Ready with two strikes. This one's popped up in foul ground. Third baseman with a look, but no play. Couple of strikes here on the shortstop Morse, who had a phenomenal game. The last time we had covered a game, hit a home run, had a double. The offering is there, and again spoiled off, same side, and out of play. Braintree here on the road wearing the red uniforms. And a swing and a miss for strike three. So a strikeout begins the contest. Pitch on the way and a swing and a miss by the catcher Fisher. Braintree off to a perfect start here this season. Facing Scituate, who is having a good season as well. As far as points go, Scituate is actually just a couple of points ahead, but they've played 7 games. Braintree's only played 5. For a win, you get 2 points. Nothing for a loss. And the pitch on the inner half, a strike. And that's in there for a called third strike as he had him off balance. And back-to-back Ks begins the top half of the first. So we'll take something here from the first baseman, Slauson. Another Braintree left-handed bat. First pitch in for a strike. First 2 hitters have struck out here in the first for the White Sox. Pitch in there for a strike. Braintree's last game was a victory at home against Rockland, 7-3, to put them at 4-0 on the season. Pitch is on the way, and that one is a little bit high. So the Hurricanes atop the standings, followed by Scituate and then Braintree, and then Acushnet. As this one is lifted out of play, left field side. Nothing going so far offensively for the home side. For Braintree, so used to playing games at Braintree High School. This one here at Scituate. And that one knocked foul off the player. So the at-bat continues. The inning continues. Ondrick would hit next. And the offering. And that one tapped right behind the plate. Another foul ball. Pitch on the way. It is upstairs as the long at bat continues. On the ground, it's right side, but foul.
That's the next one here. Some guy hit a ball, home run to left field. I got that ball, so someone hit a ball, home run to right field. You guys hit a home run.
The foul ball down the first base line, and Slauson continuing to make contact, but not able to put the ball in play.
I did, and then my dad did.
And this one lifted out towards the outfield, hit well, but caught in right field on a line drive. So Braintree goes 1-2-3 here in the top half of the first. As we head to the bottom half, Scituate will bat in a moment.
I actually hit ball.
Bottom half of the first, and it's Walker, the left-handed pitcher for the White Sox. So he's ready to deliver his first pitch of this game. Tall lefty, and the first pitch in for a strike. Facing the shortstop Dolan. Lefty matchup here to begin. Bottom half of the inning and back-to-back strikes. Couple of strikeouts in the top half of the first. The offering is downstairs. One-two pitch. And on the ground right side. First baseman trying to get it there himself and just able to get it there in time. So that was Slauson to make the putout. Braintree defense making a play to start. Across the outfield, it will be Ondrick, Waxman, and Allen out in the outfield. And across the diamond, Muir at third, Morse at short, Colleran at second, Slauson at first, who just made that play, and Fisher doing the catching for the starter Walker. First pitch ball this time to Roach, their DH. Just missed. Pretty good spot. Pretty good pop here to start. Good velocity. In their first strike. Taken all the way. 2-1 pitch, and this one lifted in the air. Center field, playable. And that one put away for the second out. Ground out and a fly out to start the bottom of the first. Both pitchers look locked in early. Pitch in there and strike one. Second baseman Driscoll. Pitcher's looking to get the opposing side 1-2-3 here in the first inning as the pitch is down. Beautiful field, turf field here at Scituate High School. Beautiful facility. Late swing, no contact. See if Walk can get a good strikeout here to end this inning. And the 1-2 pitch. On the ground, foul. Back into the batter's box. We'll see another pitch. As that one just missed. Good spot. Two pitch upcoming. Southpaw is ready. Winds and fires. And down in the dirt. That'll be a full count. Ready on the 3-2, and he struck him out on a pitch up in the zone, and that concludes the first inning. So both sides go 1-2-3 as we head to the second inning. Top of the second inning. 4, 5, and 6 for Braintree here in the inning. It's a pitch on the way to Ondrick, and a swing and a miss. So Ondrick, Foley, and Waxman, the expected trio for the White Sox. And the pitch. No contact. Back-to-back strikes. A couple of strikeouts back in the first. That one's upstairs. 1-2 count to the left fielder. And the offering. Just missed. Pretty good spot. Two pitch, and that time it's in there for a called third strike. His third strikeout of the outing. So he's fanned 3 of the first 4 he has faced, and now the big bat of Foley. DHing here today. Haven't seen him yet this season at home. Trying to provide some offense. First pitch is down and away. Kind of a backup swing there from Foley, who's kind of in between if he was going to swing or not. Late on that one. As now he's got 2 strikes on him. Good velocity, good mix of pitches early from the starter. And Foley goes after a pitch upstairs and strikes out. So far, he's continuing to fan Braintree hitters with good pitches. So Ondrick and Foley strike out to begin the inning. Here in the second, and now Waxman. Might be a good idea to start swinging earlier in the count for Braintree as they try and take advantage of a pitcher that's right around the plate. Waxman does just that as he grounds this one right side. Second baseman throws it across in time to end the inning. Braintree goes 1-2-3, 6 up and 6 down. We head to the bottom of the second in a scoreless game. Bottom 2 is Walker ready to deliver. And the first pitch is outside. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for Scituate. And the offering, as that one spoiled to the screen. Another one missing. Haven't seen a base runner for either side so far. So play here in the bottom of the second. Dealing with the third baseman for the Stripers. The pitch, and on the ground to the shortstop. Going to be a long throw, and the throw is not going to get there in time. So he's going to dig out an infield single. I guess, again, you get the turf field, so you don't really have any odd bounces, but that ball was not hit all that hard. Runner takes off for second on a ball down in the dirt. One lifted out of play. Walker looks and fires and misses away. So runner is at second with nobody out. Infield hit, the only hit of the game. Pitch on the way, and that one just missing. Post pitch does not go the pitcher's way. That one knocked to the backstop. Getting ready now on the payoff pitch. And he missed and walks him. So the first two have reached here in the bottom of the second. So an infield hit and a walk, and the first two have reached. We'll see if they sacrifice here. Not showing on the first pitch and taking a strike. You would think in this spot they'd consider a sacrifice in what so far looks like it's going to be a pitcher's duel. But they have a chance here for a good size inning. Braintree would love a ground ball and a double play, as that one's in for a strike. Dealing with the outfielder, Stone. Long look in, and the pitch, and on the ground it goes. Over to third, picked nicely, over to second for one, and the throw back to first, not in time. So the fielder's choice takes the middleman out, and they're at the corners now, at first and third with one down. And the pitch, and this one slashed to the backstop. lefty ready, and the ball is going to allow the runner to go down to second. Odd slide into the bag. So 2 strikes now on the hitter, but the runners are at second and third. Takes away the ground ball double play. A good time for a strikeout here for Walker, who's got 1. Winds and fires, and on the right side it goes. As that one is just foul, and the run would have scored had it been a fair ball. Braintree could really use a strikeout to keep those runners from scoring. Ready on the 2-strike pitch, and the off-speed pitch is spoiled out of play. Time called. Getting ready again. Here with runners at second and third and 1 down. Bottom of the second inning in a scoreless game. Pitch. And this one towards the middle of the infield. It's the pitcher throwing it over to first. And the runner is out, but the runner from third does not score. So a surprise there that the runner was not on the move. Good play by Walker to field the position, but I thought that was one that the base runner should have gone on. Now the right fielder steps in. Very difficult to read the coach's handwriting here for the Stripers. Trying to get through the first 2 reaching as this one on the ground again. Walker going to field it himself for the second straight play and able to battle through the first 2 reaching on a single and a walk to get the next 3 as we head to the third inning in a 0-0 game. Top of the third inning, and the first pitch on the way to Colleran, popped up in the air and out of play. 7, 8, 9 in the Braintree order. Yet to get a hit, yet to get a base runner. Colleran, Muir, and Allen, the expected trio for the White Sox. Close pitch doesn't go the pitcher's way. That's in there for a strike. 1 and 2 now. The offering on the way and hit well out towards center field. But it is playable and caught. Pretty good swing off of a Braintree bat. Now brings up Muir. Hitting in the 8th spot, playing over at third base. Moved around, played a lot of second base during his tenure with the White Sox, and takes the pitch inside. That's in there for a strike. Both pitchers have been right around the plate. Braintree's given up 1 walk. 4 strikeouts for the Scituate starter. Braintree has gotten 1 so far. Pitch. And right at the knees, a strike.
Yeah, he's telling me about that. But yeah, we're staying in touch about another summer ball team maybe that we could both find. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'll keep you in the loop and stuff. But, yeah.
And the pitch on the ground towards third base. Pretty easy play. And across in time.
Yeah, well.
Fly out to center, ground out to third. That's how the top of the third has started. Braintree in danger of going through the first time through this order without a base runner. The number 9 hitter now, Allen, right fielder, stands in. Allen with a foul tip. And a big swing and a miss from Allen. Allen pretty much right on top of the plate. And the offering. Right in there, a called third strike, and Allen knew it as he takes another strikeout. That's 5 now through the first 3 innings for the pitcher. As we head to the bottom of the third, still scoreless. Braintree with a pitching change. Walker done after the first 2. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Offering on the way, and that one missing just low. That one missing. Offering on the way. And this one lifted towards the outfield and makes its way into right field. A base hit. Second hit of the game for the home team. As Scituate now with their third base runner of the contest. Back to the top of the order. And in the air on the first pitch, hit well down the left field line, but playable. And the catch is made. First out of the inning. Single, and now a flyout. It's on the bottom of this third inning has started. It's the new pitcher. Look in, and the pitch, and another strike. Both sides pitching have been right around the plate. Throwing lots of strikes. And the runner takes off. The throw down, and it's not in time. A stolen base allows the runner to second. Pitch on the way, and in the air it goes. Second baseman ranging back and makes the play. That was put away by Colleran. Gets the DH. Runner is at second now with 2 down, and that one nearly gets away. Great stop by the catcher Fisher. Second straight inning now. The leadoff runner has been on with a single. Did not score back in the second. Had the first 2 reach in that situation. Did not bunt. Ends up costing him. That one's there for a strike. Catcher having some trouble catching the ball. on that pitch. They're now dealing with Driscoll, who was a strikeout victim, the only strikeout for Scituate hitting. As the pitch is outside. And the offering spoiled to the backstop. And that one cut on and missed, and that concludes the inning. So a runner stranded, their third base runner left on through 3 as we head to the 4th inning. Top of the 4th inning, as Braintree will have the top of the order due up, as Morse, who was a strikeout victim to begin the game, batting for the second time. 1, 2, 3 hitters here for the White Sox, who still have not had a hit yet. Working quickly on the mound, and this one spoiled off.
I don't think it's a fuse or something else that the motor. It works, but just not as much as it used to.
Offering is knocked to the backstop by Morse. 5 strikeouts so far for the pitching for Scituate. Getting ready, winding and firing, and a called third strike. And for the second time, he fans. Good pitch on the inner half. Got him fooled. Now Fisher, who was also a strikeout victim back in the first, second at bat. Braintree trying to get a better look at the starter, who's had him under control here to start this game. Pitch on the way, and that one's off the plate. This one hit in foul territory, as this one is out of play. Strikeout began the inning. And that one missing. Long at bat. Payoff pitch. And this one lifted towards the outfield. And the right fielder can't make the catch. It'll drop down for a single. So Braintree's first hit of the game comes here with 1 out. So now it brings up Slauson, who was hitting the ball hard as last time. Fly out to right field. 0 for 1 in the ball game. So right-hander's ready. Winds and fires and rolled over foul. Slauson, who saw a lot of pitches back in his first at bat, spoiling off at least 5 or 6 pitches. Pitch on the way, and that one missed. On the ground right side, but a foul ball down the first base line. That one down in the dirt. Slauson continuing to see lots of pitches. Hit a home run in the game at home. Braintree's last game against the Cardinals. And this one sharply hit on the ground. So the first baseman throws down to second, and it gets away. As the runner now digs for third. And a throwing error allows Braintree to have everybody reach. So as good of an opportunity as you can ask for Braintree. With runners at the corners. Just one out. And now a stolen base. So no throw through as Slauson takes second. Takes the double play out of order. Now Braintree trying to bring home the first run. Pitch is up in the zone. That one down in the dirt. So the at bat for Ondrick, who was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball in there for a strike. Good pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Look over to first, but it was a good pitch.
Yeah, right here. Left side. Right there. Right there, Johnny. That's the tip of one of the bolts. Yeah, the bolts are 4 bolts like this. He goes,
Did not chase and draws a walk. So Braintree with their best opportunity this game. The last 3 have reached a single, an error, and now a walk. Have loaded up the bases. Here with 1 out for Foley. Who's the guy you want at the plate generally in this spot.
yeah, do shit.
And the pitch. First pitch strike. Able to work the outside corner. Very dangerous hitter is Foley. Did a ton of home runs a season ago. Very difficult out. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Yeah, know that.
Very difficult spot now for the pitcher who's got nowhere to put him.
Come on, Paul. That was a proper call, right? Yeah. He made money off it. Oh, yeah. That's still cool.
Braintree with the best opportunity of this game. Scituate had a second and third situation. Braintree now with the bases loaded and 1 down. Braintree hasn't had a base runner until this inning. Now they have 3 of them. And Foley again has fanned for the second time. Very rare feat for the pitching for Scituate to fan him twice. Take something from Waxman, who grounded out to second base his first time on the first pitch he saw. Offering on the way, and he goes after it and hammers it to right field, but foul. Really got a good swing at that one. That ball was straightened out. A hard ball to make a play on. Solid contact by Braintree outfielder. Batting in the 6th spot. Trying to bring home the first run of this game. Tied at 0 here in the 4th inning. Good spot, but missing. 1-1 now the count. Braintree has not left anybody on because they haven't had anybody on until now. Scituate's left 3 on. But Braintree in danger of leaving the bases loaded if they can't get anything here. And that is now strike 2. Pitcher trying to work through a big jam here in this 4th inning and get momentum back to his team's side. Payoff pitch, and he's able to get him back-to-back. K's end up striking out the side in the process, and Braintree does not score, but they threaten and leave the bases loaded as we head to the bottom of the 4th in a 0-0 game. Bottom of the 4th inning, still a scoreless game. Braintree leaving the best opportunity on the bases here in this game. Left the bases loaded, did not score after back-to-back strikeouts with the bases juiced. And now dealing with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Stripers. Pitch, and that one misses. Offering on the way, and that one is inside. Three and one. Brentry's walked 1 so far. And working very quickly on the mound as this one's spoiled off and out of play. Full count. Payoff pitch is again out of play. Defense straight up here to begin the bottom of the 4th inning. 0-0 game. Both sides have left 3 on. Towards the outfield. And it is the right fielder, Allen, to put it away. First out here of the inning. Get that pitch by him. Dealing with the first baseman, Regan, who was able to draw a walk his first time. And the pitch, down and away. In the air, it's out of play. And a called third strike. It is the second out now. Offering on the way, and that one missing down and away. Able to get the fastball by him. Trying for a clean 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Pitch, just missed. Danger of putting a runner on here with 2 outs. And does indeed walk him. So the center fielder Stone makes his way aboard. And the inning continues for the catcher Garvin, who was retired his first time on a ground ball back to the pitcher. Different pitcher on now though for the White Sox. Walker only went the first 2. Now second inning of relief. First pitch of the at-bat is inside. More action throwing. Knocked out of play. Offering on the way is again knocked off of the backstop. Chance now to end this inning. Strand that base runner at first. And the offering knocked to the backstop. Runner at first, 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth in a 0-0 game. Very close pitch, doesn't go the pitcher's way. Two and 2 to the catcher Garvin. Pitch, and that's in there, called third strike, down he goes. Man left on base, 4 now left on for the home side. We head to the fifth, still 0-0. Top of the fifth inning, still 0-0. As the first pitch is going to be high to Colleran. 7-8-9 for the White Sox. We've left 3 on. The Stripers have left 4 on. Swing and a miss. Good pitch down and away. Colleran flied out to center his first time, 0 for 1. And that one down and away. Offering on the way to Colleran, in the air it goes. Playable in right field, and that ball is not caught. Wow. 2 players converging, but neither able to make the catch, and a bloop single as it turns out. Braintree's second hit of the game, both singles. And for the second straight inning, they have a base runner. And now Muir, who grounded out to third his first time. He likes to swing at the first pitch or early in the count, so we'll see if he does here. Braintree tries to take advantage of a leadoff base runner. First pitch, and that one missing. Offering on the way and on the ground to the second baseman. Could be a double play ball. Over to second for one, back to first, and they're not able to make the throw across. So Muir bounces into the fielder's choice. Now Allen. Allen striking out, looking his first time, and a pickoff play at first. Thought about swinging, did not. Another pickoff play. And this one sharply hit to right field. Right at the right fielder, though, and makes the catch. So Allen now 0 for 2, and now Morse, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Trying to figure out the pitcher. Still a scoreless game here in the top of the fifth inning, which is pretty surprising. But if you look at the records, it's not really surprising. The two of the top three teams in the Cranberry League. First pitch to Morse and inside. Colleran would love to go and try and take off and steal second here. Tough, though, to take the bat out of Morse's hands if he gets caught stealing. But you'd love to get him over to second and in scoring position, so hit would score him. Pitch on the way, and Morse takes a ball. That was a close pitch, too. Two 2-0 offering, and that one's rolled over foul. To 1 offering on the way to the Braintree shortstop. And this one in the air. Not able to take advantage here on the 2-0 count. Now it's 2-1 and pops it up to shortstop, and Braintree leaves a runner on. Both sides have left 4 on to head to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the inning. Braintree with their 3rd pitcher of the game. First pitch missing. Left-handed pitcher out of the bullpen. One missing as well. 2-0 to start. Braintree seeming to be in kind of a bullpen type of game. They had 2 innings from their starter Walker, and then 2 innings, and now into his 1st inning of relief. 2-1 the count. 8, 9, and 1 in the order for Scituate. Danger of putting the leadoff man on with a walk. It's 3-1. And the pitch missed. He draws a walk. So leadoff man on. 3 times in 5 innings now they've had the leadoff man on. And with the number 9 hitter due up, we'll see if they try a sacrifice. Try and bring him over in what has been a pitcher's duel. Obviously Braintree has used multiple pitchers but still effective. And the pitch. Good pitch for a fastball strike. Offering missing. Down and away. Has not thrown many strikes since coming out of the bullpen. And the pitch down and away. Danger of walking the first two now. So he has not been around the strike zone. See if the hitter goes after or takes. Is taking all the way and takes a strike. Count now is full. See if the runner's on the move here. Nobody out. To lead off walk. And the pitch is down. He's drawn a walk. So it's good of an opportunity here for Scituate to score the game's first run. They have the first two on, and now what would assume would have to be a sacrifice situation here with the first two on and nobody out. In a 0-0 game here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Not being asked to bunt and drives this one to left field, but right at the outfielder who makes the catch. Don't agree with swinging away. I know it's the top of the order, but you play for the lead right now if you are Scituate. Two teams that are obviously very evenly matched so far early in the season, as Dolan again has flied out to left for the second time. Now 0 for 3 atop the order. Even more reason, probably should have been bunting. First pitch strike. Starting to locate now. Two walks to start the inning, then the fly out. The runners are at first and second with one out. Up to the DH Roach, who has flied out to center and popped up to second. And the offering. Thought about going after Diddy. And they say no. And the offering down and in. No advance for the base runner. Great opportunity here for the home team to strike first. In a 0-0 game in the bottom of the fifth. The left-hander's ready. And on the ground, middle of the infield. Second baseman, Colleran over to first for the out. Both runners move up. Does get the ground ball he's looking for, but it wasn't hit hard enough to turn two. And now two outs. Go-ahead run stands at third. So far, both sides have left four runners on base. Scituate trying to avoid two more being left on. As this one's down the dirt, great stop. Catcher Fisher keeps that one right there in front of the plate and keeps the game scoreless. That one gets to the backstop, probably scoring the first run. One run might be enough to win this game the way it's going. As the pitch on the way, gets by him. Driscoll has fanned twice. That was against two different pitchers. And has a late swing, no contact, batting in the 3 spot. Southpaw ready, and this one foul tip, could not be held onto. Back behind the dish. So this game here at Scituate High School, the mascot is the Sailors, the high school team. Beautiful facility. The White Sox try and get through the inning. Off-speed pitch, just missed. A little extra frame there from the catcher, trying to get the call from the home plate umpire. Setting up on the edge as the pitch is in and wide. The only base runners to reach in the inning have been walks, 2 of them. First 2 reached on walks, did not sacrifice. Fly out and a ground out since. Runners the second and third, and 2 down, and a called third strike concludes the inning. So he's fanned now for a 3rd time against 3 different pitchers, and we head to the 6th inning, still 0-0. Top of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way to Fisher. Takes a fastball right down the middle for a strike. He has singled and struck out one of the 2 Braintree hits in this game. Both hits have been singles. The other hit by Colleran, which is a bloop hit to right field. Some more action in the Braintree bullpen. Some stirring going on in the Scituate bullpen. Starter has gone the first 5, held Braintree scoreless with just 2 hits against. And he's fanned 8. Good off-speed pitch, drops in there. And in there for a called third straight, not a good at bat from Fisher. That'll be the 9th strikeout and the 2nd time he's fanned looking in this game. Braintree bats really have looked uncomfortable against the starter, who has fanned 9 Braintree hitters. And now Slauson, who's flied out and reached on an error. Pitch, just missed. Pitcher wondering where that one was. Looked like a pretty good location. It's been enjoyable to watch both teams generally around the plate. Again, the catcher trying to frame it and get the call. Braintree pitching has walked 4. Just 1 on the Scituate side. This one gets all the way to the backstop, but not mattering with nobody on base. Also gets away, and now it turns into a walk. So the 2nd walk now surrendered. Braintree has the go-ahead run standing at first base with 1 out here in the 6th inning. Time now called as the coach going to come out to talk with his pitcher. Will there be a pitching change potentially here is the question. He has gone 5 1/3, but looks like he's going to stay in this game with the runner at first base. Obviously you concern yourself with pitches early in the season. We're just in the 2nd week of the regular season for the Cranberry League. Getting ready on the pitch, and that one's right there for a strike. Delivers that one in to Ondrick, who walked his first time, or walked his last time, struck out his first time. And that one's upstairs. A little bit more trouble with the strike zone here in this 6th inning. Wonder if he's starting to tire a bit. And on the ground towards shortstop. Over to 2nd for 1, and there's not really much of a play at first. They throw it there anyway. So he bounces into the fielder's choice, and now Foley will get a chance to hit here in the inning. First pitch to Foley as he swings and misses. And a swing and a miss. Pitch just missing. 1-2 the count to Foley, who's fanned twice in this game. And the pitch. Just missed again. It's had Foley off balance. Tries to fan him for the third time. Braintree with a runner on at first base as they check on over at it. Ondrick, the base runner, at first. The inning continues. Waxman would hit next. Pitch to Foley. And a foul tipped, held on to for a third time. He fans. So Braintree leaves another runner on. They've left 5 on, 6 left on by Scituate as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 0-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, still 0-0, and the pitch is away. Braintree's third pitcher going their 2nd inning. The starter for Scituate has gone the first 6, allowing just 2 hits, and has fanned now 10. Not every day you see the Braintree hitters this off balance and just having this much trouble against a pitcher. So lefty's ready and on the ground, left side. Third baseman cuts it off. The throw across is going to be in time for the first out. So a good defensive play here to start the inning. Able to get the cleanup hitter, and now it'll be Regan, who has walked and struck out looking. Pitch, and that one's down and in. Good pitch for a strike. Just 2 hits so far for the home team. Braintree with just 2 hits as well, as the fastball misses outside. 5 strikeouts for Braintree pitching, 10 on the other side. And the pitch, and this one laced to left field, a base hit. This one's going to head towards the corner and a chance for a double, and that is going to be a stand-up double here with 1 out, as the potential go-ahead and winning run now standing at second. That one a line shot off the bat down the third base line, and a fair ball into the corner. First pitch is a strike. Dealing with the center fielder Stone, who has walked and hit into a fielder's choice. Offering on the way, and a late swing and a miss. Getting ready, winding and firing, and a swing and a miss. And a pitch down and away, and a big strikeout for the 2nd out of the inning. Time called at the plate by the hitter. Dealing with Garvin, who's grounded out to the pitcher and struck out looking 0 for 2. Braintree trying to get to the 7th inning, still in a 0-0 game, and force a base runner to be stranded. On the ground towards shortstop. Pretty routine play for Morse. The throw a little bit wide, but able to make the stretch, and the play at first is Slauson, and that concludes the inning. So Braintree does force a stranded runner. 7 left on for the Stripers, 5 left on for Braintree through the 6 innings as we head to the 7th, 0-0.
Come on, Wax, here we go, 1-2.
Top of the 7th inning and the pitch. And in the air on the first pitch by Waxman to left center field. And it is caught for the opening out. So now 0 for 3 is Waxman, as Colleran will stand in there. He has singled on a blue pit to right and has flied out to center. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Braintree again with just 2 hits. 3 on the other side. And the pitch. A strike called. Another strike pumped in. 1-2 the count to the Braintree second baseman. And Collar on the ground to third. Nicely handled, and a throw across in time. So fly out to left, now a ground out to third base. And Braintree going to have Muir. Chance to hit here. He bounced into a fielder's choice and has grounded out to third base. So we're going to put the ball in the air. Get on base here to continue this 7th inning. Goes after the first pitch and on the ground towards shortstop. Another ground ball and a very quick inning here in the top of the 7th as the home team now will have a chance to walk it off in a 0-0 game.
99, pinch hitting.
Bottom of the 7th inning and a pinch hitter on. First pitch, lefty-lefty matchup is in for a strike. 8-9-1 for Scituate. If they score a run, they win the game here in the 7th. Very rarely you see a low-scoring game like this, as he was off balance and it looked like he went after that. 2 quick strikes. Pitch on the way is down and in. 1-2 is the count. And the offering. And this one is hit hard and into right field, a base hit. So pinch hitter delivers for the coach. And the winning run now stands at first base with nobody out. And will they sacrifice? Been wondering that question all game long. So many coaches are aggressive, but sometimes you got to play to win the game. And in this case, it could be to sacrifice. Move that runner to second. Number 9 hitter too, so it just makes sense. Not showing and takes a strike. It's not even specifically being a little bit passive to go that approach. That's just good fundamental baseball to sacrifice. Especially in a spot where you just need 1 run to win the game. Lefty's ready, winds and fires, and a swing and a miss, and a bat at bat. Not asked to sacrifice, swings away and strikes out, so doesn't move the runner over either way, and fans. 7 strikeouts now for Braintree pitching. Top of the order now for Dolan, who takes a strike. He has flat out twice to left and has grounded out to first. 0 for 3. Certainly due for something. Facing a left-handed pitcher for the second time in this game. As that one's right there for another strike. Swung early in the count the first couple of times, but taking a couple of strikes this time. And the offering, just missing. Good pitch with 2 strikes. Runner at first with 1 out. Pinch hitter singled to begin the inning, then a strikeout. And now a base hit towards, or actually it's not a base hit, it looked like it was going to be. Now it is. Thought Braintree was going to make a play to second base. Instead they try and go across the diamond, and it does turn into a infield hit. Off the bat it looked like that one was going to get through into left field. And it really slowed down on this carpet. And a base hit has 2 on with 1 out. A fly out, a pop out, and a ground out for Roach, who's 0 for 3 as a DH. Goes after the first pitch and pops it up in foul ground and out of play. Offering on the way, and this one down in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. So Fisher able to keep it in front of him. Keeps the potential winning run at second instead of third. 2 singles in this inning. One an infield hit, the other one a sharp hit to right field. On the ground, this one back towards the mound, and that one is a foul ball. Unfortunate for Braintree, that would have been a pretty easy out. So a base hit here would almost certainly win the game. But Braintree trying to get a ground ball double play to end this bottom of the 7th and go to extra innings. Braintree has not lost yet this season, but in danger of dropping their first game if they give up a hit here. And a called third strike is the second out. So they've fanned twice in the inning. And now fanned 8 times in the game. Braintree's fanned 10. 10 times on the other side. 5 hits so far in the game. 1 more wins this game. This one over towards right field, and this one is going to drop as the runner comes towards the plate and scores the winning run here in the bottom of the 7th. And it turns out to be a bloop single to right field. The third hit of the inning ends up being the winning hit. A 1-0 final score. The winning hit by Driscoll, who had nothing all game long. Struck out 3 times until he provides the winning hit. And this is the end of the ball game. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thanks for watching. On behalf of David Eric, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.